interest you in some fine American wine?
What do you want? I'm a bird watcher, okay? And since you ain't no bird, you're of no interest to me.
Next time, I'll make sure I'm the one strutting about town, and Richard can get the ants out of his armor in the woods.
Yeah, but I've spotted plenty of nagging ninnies. Yeah, just beat it, will ya? Bird watching? What an excuse!
Shiny. Shiny. Shiny.
Hey, who are you? I mean, welcome. Forgive me, stranger. It's not very often I get visitors. Drakefire. That's it. It's only storage. Why did I have to choose such a difficult password? Oh, that's quite all right. I don't mind the company. I'm Niberius, an, amateur mage who specializes in the revival of those... Well, yes, I suppose you could say it like that. But I don't like... Necromancy is highly misunderstood, and not just an instrument of insane sorcerers. I practice the art in such a way that it may benefit adventurers, such as yourself. I mean, everyone can use an ally, no? Did he? I don't really know that much. His life is shrouded in mystery, and he died so long ago. You'll have heard about his heritage and prowess on the battlefield, no doubt. The common knowledge. I do know a bit more than that. For example, even though he was supposed to serve his master, Maxos, the dragon mage, he only showed subservience to Ouroboros, the dragon god. And what I think no one remembers is that it was the demon Baal who pillaged this valley, which led to his ultimate downfall. Nothing horrible, I assure you. It was my interest in life, as a matter of fact. Life over death. Only after studying the necromantic lore did it become apparent that most would use it only for the perverted customs for which it is so notorious. Still, I was convinced. You know where to find me. Greetings, Slayer. What I meant is that the school of necromancy I follow is devoted to the construction of creatures. For lack of a better word, practically, we take various limbs from various dead species and combine them to make the ultimate brother-in-arms. Of course, there is, as always, a little problem. The creatures I construct, I just can't keep them under control. They're wild and behave erratically. 4 experiments went well so far, but all 4 ran away somewhere to the south. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong, or where the disobedient critters are running to, but if you ever find out, could you let me know? He was possibly the mightiest mage who ever lived, and was favored by the Ancient Ones, the dragons. Some dragon knights directly served him because of his unrivaled powers. Lovis was supposed to be one of them. There is a temple in the valley dedicated solely to Maxos. His followers lived there, as did the aspirant dragon knights. He disappeared one day, hundreds of years ago, and no one has heard from him since. The temple also was found locked, and now lies mostly forgotten. You know where to find me.
Shiny. Die!
The altar is covered in strange runes, but not much of it is still legible. You walk away.
Finally, the show can go on. Finally, the show can go on.
Totems, be prey, prepare to burn and feast, goblins of the valley.
Nice.
Yes.
Good day to you. Talk to I do things by the book Lomax if you need something.
Hail, Slayer, the new order greets you. It is good to see our two orders engage in cordial traffic. So tell me, how can I be of assistance? Very well. Just...
What brings you back to the barracks again, friend? Well done. Here is your reward, Slayer. Remember, there is more gold to be earned if you manage to eliminate those other outlaws too. What brings you back to the barracks again, friend? All the best, Slayer.
How are you getting along with the locals?
Welcome, Dragonslayer. If your duties do not keep you too busy, might you consider helping me out? Capital. This is the situation. A sizable group of outlaws has been targeting merchant caravans these past few months. So far, we've not been able to locate their hideout. Even so, we did manage to capture one of the louts some days ago. Neither threats nor torture can convince him to share what he knows, so we need to deal with him otherwise. I want you to help him escape. Please hear me out. All you have to do is go to the burnt-out chapel down the valley. There you can find a hidden switch that will open a tunnel that leads right into his cell. He's put in that cell for a reason. It gives access to an old and complex escape route dug by the town's soldiers many years back. Getting this bandit out will surely earn his trust. After the escape, hear him out, convince him you want to join the Highwaymen. The rest is self-explanatory. Fantastic. Good luck, Slayer.
This incessant small talk makes me want to be creative with my blade. Tell me you have something to report so we can commence the hunt. Praise be the divine! Go on, tell me. Good. That gives us a clear sense of direction. I hope Marius will be back with more news soon. But in any case, before we go, I want you to enter the tomb in the back of the chapel. Don't joke just now. I give you this order for an important reason. The next part of your initiation would have been the confronting of hostile undead in a crypt beneath the academy in Rivertown. To feel the wrath of a nether spirit for the first time is a harrowing experience. During this confrontation, the mixture of fear, elation, and the grim perseverance that hallmarks Dragon Slayers releases large amounts of adrenaline. This helps to stabilize the initial chaos the memories cause. The effect is temporary, however, so the next and last part of the ritual is... Slayer? Are you all right? Take this key and face that ghost. Hurry now, before the effects get worse. How are you getting along with the locals?
Well, obviously... They don't like us confiscating their stocks.
The famine in Rivertown is more important than local grumbles.
Exactly so.
That's it! Slash! Snap!
The altar is covered in strange... After careful examination, you find a hidden lever. Down you go.
This will help. Another one to add to the collection. Victory is mine. Another one to add to the collection. Not yet. The door won't open. Another one to add to the collection. Looks like I'm not getting in. Another one to add to the collection.
What? Who are you? How did you get in here? Hold on. Only our leader gives assignments. What's his name? Fine, but I'll want some answers once we're out. Not yet.
Another one to add to the collection.
Not yet. There you are. What took you so long? I wonder what Jagan will think of this Slayer. Wouldn't you? Those Seekers don't shy away from creative interrogation, I can tell you that. But tell me, who are you really? And why did you help me escape? But why? You've sure proven you have what it takes. Tell you what, being a bandit pays very well. Our camp is left of the mine. Go there and find a hidden entrance. You'll also need the password. It's beetroot. I can't...
Victory is mine.
Welcome, Slayer. Do you bring news of the bandit camp? You do? That's amazing. Tell me all, Slayer. Capital job, Slayer. Very well done. You have more than earned your reward. I'll ask for reinforcements from outer north of Rivertown. Soon those bandits will be history.
Swing those swords, maggots! Faster! Swing them harder! Oh, slay! Go ahead. Oh, slay! Go ahead.
Introibo ad altere Dei, ad Deum qui latificat juventutam miam, judicar me, Deus et discerne causa miam de gente non sancta, ab homine, iniquo et doloso erue me.
This will help.
Mark me, Dragon Slayer. I repose here, the spirit of one who was once a slayer.
The ghost of Arban thinks of his shield, how it was lost in combat with Orobas, and how it must still be there in the crypt the dragon fled into.
Duel me and emerge victorious. Only then will you be worthy of my regard. I congratulate you, Slayer. The memory ritual has not deprived you of all your former powers. I was undefeated when I was alive, but your death would not benefit me. Quite the opposite. And, yes, you do have potential. Because of the vow I took. I am Lord Arban's spirit, sworn to dwell the night and walk the day without rest until all dragon knights have been burnt and purged away. The last dragon knight is near. It is she you are chasing, the blasphemy called Talana. Revenge is at hand, child, and with it, the Dragon Slayer's destiny. Here, take my sword. I give it to you freely. May its icy blade draw fountains of her red-hot blood. Once you and your fellow slayers have killed Talana, I will find rest in the Hall of Echoes. The rest is silence and oblivion. No, it was merely old age that ended my days as a slayer. But I led my fair share of raids on the strongholds of betrayers. I made my name during the first years of the Dragon Purges. That sword I gave you ensured the gory doom of many an opponent. How I relish it still. The image of my blade, sparkling silver in the sun, as it is hewn into an enemy's chest, then brought back up, dripping with deep crimson. Farewell, Slayer. Remember me and my legacy. Until we may meet again, remember me.
Shiny. Another one to add. add to the collection. Shiny.
There you are! Marius informed me he spotted the Dragon Knight. But tell me, did you defeat whoever's ghost was in that tomb? Did you say Arban? You met the ghost of Lord Arban? But he was a legendary slayer. He led the attack on the stronghold of Oribus, once one of the mightiest Dragon Knights. After his retirement, he withdrew into obscurity. No one could have imagined he died here, in this little hamlet. And you have his sword. I'd recognize it anywhere. And it will, but not by your hand. You have proven you are worthy of the title of Dragon Slayer, and therefore I won't allow you to join us. I foresee great things for you. It would be a shame if they were unrealized because of ill-timed heroics. The dragon memories are too fresh a presence in your psyche. Talana's mind attacks would see your doom. The role of our order shall not diminish, not before Rivellon is free of all her foes, and you know too well our world has far too many. Come now, give me the sword so that Lord Arban's wish may yet be realized. And don't be saddened by the events of this day. You will make your name as a hero yet.
Shiny.
Ariato tu e omnipotens Deus, that dismiss.
Go ahead, browse my stock. Only quality merchandise, I assure you.
Have you read History of the... Second Knights? A fascinating read. Don't miss out on it.
Man, I could use a beer right about now.
Ah, you're back. What news? These peasants are so gullible. The hearts they fetch me are worth 3 times as much back home.
Good show. Let's have them. And here's your money. I'd spend it on drink and girls, but that's just a suggestion. Where did you hear that? All right, all right. I'll pay you in full. The goblin hearts are the most lucrative, but I do have another scheme in mind. See, Rivertown is struck by a famine, but Adaroth isn't doing much better. Well, damn the bellies in Rivertown, I say. They can starve in agony for all I care. Adaroth is my responsibility. But that blasted New Order only has eyes for that 2-bit town. They've been collecting food here all week. Spineless slayer. I'll go down to Jackson's farm myself and bust the head of every seeker that stands in my way.
Hail, Slayer! Good to see you. Well enough. No one will get their hands on these supplies.
Stand aside, seekers. This food belongs to Richard of Adaroth.
How dare you demand these supplies, champion? They fall under New Order jurisdiction. Slayer, try and talk some sense into this madman's head.
You made your last mistake, Slayer. I'll show you all what the champions are made of.
Yes, the New Order prevails once again. Thank you, Slayer. Coming from you, that's quite a compliment. We'll return to our guard stations now, always on duty.
Shiny.
Not another of the Order. I've seen too much of such vermin today already. If I still had my strength, I'd rip you apart, just as I did so many Slayers. You pathetic soldiers who, like bloody excrement, persistently trail in my wake. But Rhode, she fights like a demon possessed. And that sword, how it did sting, wielding such power that it might extinguish the life of Talana, last of the Dragon Knights. Could it be? A Slayer with a heart? One who sees beyond the veil they held before those silver eyes? Surely not. How I lament the idiocy of mankind. They chase the great ancient ones, paying no heed to the true evil that prepares to rear its head again. Let me show you the lurking bane that will one day try to claim dominion over this world anew. Let me show you. How does it feel, Slayer? What's it like to suddenly find yourself in the body of the being you hate above all? You had better get used to it. I bestow upon you the very essence of my existence. Slayer no longer. Dragon Knight reborn. Do you see those horrible constructs? They are the perverted machinations of Damon. With my powers, I leave you my crusade. Damien's destruction, a dragon's legacy.
Time to wake up, my sleeping beauty. Vivid dreams you have. I quite enjoyed that little scene. A dragon slayer turned dragon knight. Such delicious irony, rich and thick, like clotted blood. But I warn you, little hatchling, should you attempt to make Talana's dream come true, our next encounter won't end with the spilling of so little blood, clotted or otherwise. Remember that.
Halt! Please stand still a while and let me have a look at you. Yes, 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 good. Everything still seems to be where it should. Most are not so lucky after a tete-a-tete with the damned one himself. That's because he doesn't perceive you as a real threat yet. And his arrogance stops him from contemplating you might well become one. But first things first. I am Zandalor, wizard, scholar, and this world's most famed eminence grise, until I fell from grace for protecting dragons from Slayer blades after the Great War. Commander Road trained you too well. But your Slayer days are over, as you will have to accept as soon as possible. Like Damien, I saw your dream. And so, I have come to aid you, for Talana's words could not ring more true. Damien must be defeated. In order to do so, though, you will have to brave many dangers first, as you strive to unlock the powers that were given unto you. While you may not realize it now, we have come to a turning point in Rivellon's history. And what you decide to do with Talana's bequest will give shape to the fate of everything that lives on this globe. It is with these prophetic words I must leave you, but not before guiding you in the right direction. Seek the help of Lord Lovis in his citadel tower here in the valley. His ghost will shed light on the mystery that has befallen you. And now I must go. Many things have to be done, many things indeed. Rest assured, however, we will meet again. There is truth, and there is the perception of it. You will find out later which of the two has been the helmsman of the course you steer. You are, yes, but that does not mean you can take the form of the dragon yet. It is a complicated matter, which Lovis will tell you more about when asked. Well spoken. Be safe and journey carefully. The land needs you.
Now you know your enemy and the shadow-strewn path that awaits you. But I'll be there to guide you, should you stray too far and wide. But Zandelor was right. You must find Lord Lovis. Tell him it was I who sent you, and he will most certainly help you.